What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. You know what I keep on me at all times. Here to touch the chopper, no doubt. First time to the channel, you know what to do. The subscribe button down there, hit that thing for me. Today's video, everybody was telling me, hey, New Zealand, hey, they show you how to get it done, how to snuff the virus out. Somehow it snuck back up. Somebody telling the truth or not? Let's dive into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. New Zealand's largest city locks down after just 4 people test positive for COVID-19. 4, guys. 4. And you see right here, the toilet paper run of August 11th, 2020. He said, boys, we got to get the tickets now because we in it for the long haul. So we jump right down here. So, of course, Auckland is the largest city in New Zealand, and it places residents back under lockdown after a family of 4 tested positive for COVID-19. So as they were saying before, New Zealand, hey man, they show you how to lock down hard. They the lockdown kings and queens of the world right now. I'm like, well, I mean, bud, when you shut off all your borders and you straight up lock people in a hotel room, don't let them out. Hey, you'll knock it down for a while, but hey, all you're doing is just kicking the can down the road. Trust me, your time of reckoning is coming. You're gonna have to pay the piper. I mean, it's a virus, but it's gonna be out and about. So it said the entire country of New Zealand had gone 3 months without a single recorded local case of the virus. Now I've been looking at some stuff around this. When they say a single recorded case, there has been cases of the virus, but they've been dragging those people out and locking them up pretty much. They talking about community transmission. But then there was one family in South Auckland that tested positive, and the Prime Minister, Miss Jacinda Ardern, the Queen of Tyranny, that's what she is, not only locked down the city, but placed restrictions on the rest of the country. Now I'm like, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me 4 people. If I'm correct, I think they got 4.5 million people. New Zealand. 4 people. I got to shut the show down, bud. Y'all, man, I thought we were doing all right, but I guess not. Now we're gonna go through and we're gonna look at the different stages of the actual lockdown, and we'll see. Oh, got the wrong thing. Here we go, right here. So we see right here, all of their borders and entry ports in New Zealand were closed to all non-residents at 11:59 p.m. on March the 19th, 2020. So, Bo, if you didn't live there, man, you won't get in there. You better have your residency. So, since the 10th of April, all New Zealanders returning from overseas must go through 2 weeks of managed isolation. There it is, managed isolation. Now they got a 4-level alert system, and they introduced that on March 21st. And of course, on March 25th is when they initially moved into level 4. So it was initially set at 2, what it looks like, and then raised to 3 on the 23rd and 4th. Bo, I mean, they just went up quick. You talking about in 4 days? They said, man, we taking all the steps. I said, Bo, we got to get to 4 right now. So that puts the whole nationwide lockdown, bud. I mean, in this tight fist. And so they moved back down to level 3 to 27th, moved back down to level 2 on May the 13th, and then they moved down to level 1 on June the 8th. Well, okay, so they moved all the way down there. Then all of a sudden, bud, they get 4 cases, but we back in 3. Man, you 1 away from 4 again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, bud. You mean to tell me 4 cases is going to tear us up? Is that all you got? Come on now. So, I mean, hey, here's my question for you. When's it ever going to be over for them? Hey, when is it going to be okay? That's what I've always asked everybody. I mean, how many deaths per year would you say is okay for us to go back the way we were doing things? Because the flu kills a bunch of people every year. I don't see nobody talking about that. So how many deaths from the flu? I think they say between 250 to 600,000 worldwide every year. So, I mean, if we stay within that realm, we good, right? I mean, let me know. So, of course, they say right here that the new cases sent panic across the country, with media reporting people rushing to supermarkets to stock up. Got to buy all. You see what they were taking, Bo. Look at it. Toilet paper run, because that's the first thing. Got to make sure you got plenty to wipe your rear and to wipe your nose. So this said the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said Auckland would move to a level 3 restriction from noon on Wednesday as a precautionary approach. Oh, was it just precautionary? Let me know. Hey, only precautionary. Sound like a little tyranny to me. It said which would mean people should stay away from work and school, and gatherings of more than 10 people would again be restricted. Stay in your house, 10 or more, no go. So it said outside of Auckland, lighter COVID-19 restrictions will return, including social distancing and ban on gatherings of more than 100 people. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, I'm going to show y'all something right here. Here's what New Zealand's got so far. Let me get to, okay. So total confirmed cases. This is what they tested for. This is as of today, my recording, which would be August the 11th at, where we at, 9:36 p.m. They've had 1,570 cases, 22 deaths. I repeat, guys, and this ain't even lit up. I think they said I don't think this is updated yet. I think they said it jumped up to 19 cases all of a sudden. But 1,570 cases, 22 deaths. That's what you locked down 4.5 million people for. Now, y'all just let me know. Does it make any sense? Okay? Does it make any sense at all? It don't make any sense to me. And they were just up there about 2-3 days ago boasting, oh, we've had 102 days, without any transmission, community transmission to COVID-19, so we good. Yeah, we showing y'all how to get it done. Here's my question to everybody. How do 4 people get COVID-19 if ain't nobody got it? That's what I want. I want the answer to that. How am I going to get a virus if you telling me nobody got it? You had 102 days with no transmission. If you come back in the country, they lock you up in pretty much a jail cell. And I'm trying to figure out how these 4 people got COVID-19 if you had 102 days without it. Just let me know, New Zealand. I mean, you see right here, no country has gone as far as we have without a resurgence. Oh, I don't know if it's true or not. Might be a little propaganda. Now, hey, this prime minister right here, young lady right here, it just happens to be an election year for them. What do you know? I don't know if y'all noticed this, but man, it's like elections going on everywhere. And it seems like everywhere elections going on, there's some shady stuff going on with it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, shade. So, we seen that right there. And of course, y'all seen the amount of cases, amount of death. Now, these places that they actually doing the quarantine, Bo, it says right here, this is an article from July 25th, a history of escapes from isolation/quarantine in New Zealand. Hold on, a history of escapes? Man, they make it sound like it's a prison set. Look at this dude right here. I mean, they said that they had to up the security, and this is the Stanford Plaza Hotel in Auckland. Bo, they locking you in there. Man, you get to peek your head out like once a day and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy, man. And I'm going to let y'all see what the stage 3 restrictions are. Let's see if I can pull that up for you right quick. Okay, so we see this right here. I'll try to link this in the description if I remember it, but I mean, but remember get bad. I be sitting there doing this stuff and I'm like, dang, I didn't even link it. I meant to. But you see the level 3 alert, you know what I'm saying? If you're unwell, stay home. They want you to stay in your household, socially distance, don't talk to nobody. It said, man, including public transport, buying groceries, exercising. Workplaces, man, if you can, don't go to work. Customers are not allowed on your premises. It's like, dang, bud. I mean, but we went from level 1, we were right back in the ball game to bam, about back in level 4. Public venues should close. Libraries, museums, cinemas, food courts, gyms, pools, playgrounds, and markets. Boom, done. Travel restricted. Permitted movement in just in your local area. Can't travel to another region for recreation or work unless you're an essential worker. I mean, education, learn from home. Gatherings up to 10 people can continue, but only for wedding services or funerals. I mean, dang, bud, exercise or recreation. You can do low risk recreation activities. What does that mean? Low risk? What's the high risk ones? Let me know. I mean, what they doing over in New Zealand? I want to know what the high risk activities are. It said going for a walk or a run, swim at the beach. So you can hunt on private land, but not on conservation land. What does hunting on conservation land got to do with anything? I mean, so of course it's at-risk people staying at home. So we see this right here. I mean, Bo, man, it closing on this, dude. Man, this is the type of stuff that I'm telling people to look out for. Because I'm uncertain, man, when it comes to the government, but once you give them that power in their hand, boy, they love it. Boy, they can taste it. They're like, ah. And this woman right here, Bo, she tasted. She's like, boy, I mean, I love this. I'll lock you right on down. No problem. Lock you back down 4 cases when you got this number right here. 1,570 total cases, 22 deaths, 4.5 million people. Come on now. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, US, let me know. How many cases is okay? How many deaths okay? World, let me know. Can I know the standard? So I know what I need to get to. And then when I'm there, I'll be like, hey, go on now. We got it to where you want it. So, I mean, if they're going to lock down for 4 people, what's the United States going to do? You think we're going to get down to 4 cases? Not no, but hell no. Yeah, but here's the thing. When they say cases, they don't tell you whether they're sick or not. Tell you whether they had to go to the hospital or not. Whether it was mild, severe. You ain't got no clue. No clue at all. So, I'm telling everybody, pay attention. Because, man, there's a whole lot of lies spreading around right now, bud. And they just, man, something don't smell right. And I'm just against the lockdowns, man. I'm just like, Bo, can I move on? If the people that want to move on, can we move on and it just be okay? And then everybody else can just stay in the house and pick up curbside. That's what I say. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. What do y'all think about the situation? New Zealand, sound like the woman got a little tyranny. Miss Arden, I mean, look at her, Bo. I mean, the smile got plenty of teeth. She says she's ready for action. So she'll lock you right back down. So as always, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody checking me out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.